The numbers are in. The number one thing that students here at PNC want, much like many people in America today, is a job. Jobs affect not only students, but the retention of those students and their involvement here on campus. These facts aside, our very own students can work toward making your jobs a lot easier. But how?
My name is Natalie Connors, and I'm the Director of the Career Development Office here at PNC. I have been successful in utilizing students as employees in my office. I would not have been able to be as successful or as, offer as much as I have been able to offer to the students and alumni of Purdue, North Central, or just Purdue in general, without student workers.
With a limited amount of resources, a full schedule, and little office time to get things done during the week, on-campus student employment can help you hire students that can make an impact and make your department more efficient and successful. On-campus student employment helps each and every one of us by providing highly skilled students with the opportunity to make an impact within your department.
I personally can't articulate enough the benefits of how the students who work for me have helped me out. The students who work for me are charged with being responsible for getting things done. So I'm not watching them every second of the day. They're given a list of things to do. We come up with objectives. They're as much part of my team as anyone else who would work for me.
But how do students feel about their jobs here on campus?
People that are on campus and on-campus employment, obviously your employer is aware of on-campus activities or class scheduling. In the restaurant world, there was no flexibility for me to be able to get work done as well as homework done. Here, there is kind of some flexibility to get work and homework done at the same time. Well, I'm an English major, but I'm also picking up a minor in human resources. So by working in the career development office, I'm actually getting professional training to use in the world directly, as opposed to just learning it from classroom environment. So basically this is like the project to mesh with the classwork. It's actually been really rewarding. My OLS classes are finally catching up with what I do in the office, and now they're all working on the same page, and it's very educational.
I filled out an application. I was in between jobs, and I decided that working on campus would give me a better opportunity to get my homework done and to be closer to the location for the classes. I've learned a lot more about phone etiquette, about email etiquette. Also, I've gotten a lot more interconnectedness with different departments and different people who work on campus. So there are a lot of people that know me personally now, from different departments, and that streamlines the process of being able to troubleshoot and to help them. My immediate boss is Don Medora, but if you took it a step higher, it would be Jason Inman. Well, essentially, we're the front line. I participate. Basically, when we say front line, we mean we take the calls. We're the first stop when an email comes in, or when a student comes up here, or if a faculty or staff member comes up here. So we're the number one interface. What we do is if we try to troubleshoot whatever problem they're having, so long as it's within our realm, and then we delegate the use of the tickets elsewhere. So if it's a more advanced issue that needs to go to the networking department, we create a ticket and send it to them. But typically we try to close as many tickets, we try to close as many incidents here as we can. So that allows the supervisors to manage the the larger operations that need to go on behind the scenes. Otherwise they'd be doing a lot more of that.
I like it because I don't have to commute, so when I have classes in the morning, I don't have to go back and forth between work and my schedule, and they work around my class schedule so that I don't have to worry about any conflictions. There's a lot of students on campus, so a lot of people are readily available, and he does caterings too, and those always vary. So a bunch of students always get involved with the caterings, and since we're college students, we're old enough not to have them watch us all the time. We take our job seriously, we can do the job well, but at the same time we know when to be serious and when to have fun. And we can relate with the other students really well. Like, it connects it really easily to even some of the faculty members.
Well, I started out as a work-study student here on campus, and it gave me an opportunity to accumulate professional skills. I have the chance to actually become a student employee from work-study, and then I continued on in my employment. Throughout that, I gained a skill set of professional abilities that I didn't think that I would accumulate starting out, but in addition to that, I learned more about different computer programs, and I also got the opportunity to network with local employers and with faculty and staff on campus.
Work-study eligible students lend federally funded assistance to your department with the luxury of not having to use department funds.
Working as a work-study student, it's actually quite amazing because the school and the department that you're working in works around your schedule. Working here it's really amazing, and it helps you foster your connection to PNC and your academic and professional growth.
We had an overwhelming response from students. We've had over 140 students who have applied for work on campus. So these are students who may be work-study eligible or who are not work-study eligible. They want to work on our campus. One of the things that a successful on-campus student employment initiative can bring to a campus or to a university, especially one like PNC, because we're a commuter-based campus, is that by getting the students to stay here and work here, they're going to be connected here. And then we can retain those students, and that's what's most important, and that helps everyone here at PNC with all of our jobs. Even if it's just having a student help you with a simple project, creating and putting aside the funding to employ students on campus really helps us all be successful. By just keeping the students here and starting to build that relationship with Purdue North Central. That's really what the focus of on-campus student employment should be, is how can we build relationships with these students so they're connected to our campus, they stay here, they graduate here. We built it, they came, now let's hire them and let's keep them here.
Help PNC create a self-sustaining program that allows for our students to learn here, work here, and graduate here.
Learn here.
Work here.
Graduate here.
For more information on how to improve your department through the use of student workers, contact Natalie Connors in the Office of Career Development today.